Have you ever been in a job meeting and your boss says, let's table it for now? And you're just nod, pretending that you know exactly what that means? It's a very common situation. In this video lesson, we will cover 12 idioms that are quite commonly used in everyday workplace situations, and I will show you exactly how to use them in real life business situations. So by the end of this video, you will not only understand these phrases, but with some practice, of course, you will start incorporating them in your vocabulary. That would hopefully make you sound smarter and more natural. My name is Anna, and I help English learners just like you get from basic speakers to confident communicators. So get yourself a cup of your favorite beverage and let's get started. Imagine your team is trying to solve a tough problem. Your manager says, we need some really fresh ideas here. Let's think outside the box. The idiom here is think outside the box. This means to think creatively and unconventionally. You've been meaning to talk to a colleague about an upcoming project. You send them a quick message. Can we touch base about the project updates later today? This idiom is touch base. It simply means to briefly meet or communicate with someone. For our third idiom, picture this. In a busy meeting, someone brings up an interesting idea, but it's not the right time to discuss it fully. The leader says, that's interesting, let's circle back to that next week. Here we have circle back. It means to return to a discussion or topic at a later time. A new employee has just joined your team. Everyone hopes they will hit the ground running and start contributing right away. The idiom here is hit the ground running. This means to start an activity or job quickly and successfully with no delay. Your team has a long list of tasks, but you want to show a quick progress. You decide to tackle the low-hanging fruit first to get some easy wins. The idiom here is low-hanging fruit. It refers to the easiest problem to solve or the easiest achievement to make. Consider this scenario. During a job interview, the interviewer asks, what unique skills or experience can you bring to the table for our team? The idiom is bring to the table. This means to contribute something valuable to a discussion, project, or situation. The team project hasn't officially started, but you want to initiate action. You say, okay, who wants to get the ball rolling on this first task? Here we have get the ball rolling, and it means to start a process or activity. Before moving to the next phase of a big project, your manager wants to ensure everyone understands the plan. They ask, are we all on the same page about the next steps? This idiom is on the same page. It means to be in agreement or have the same understanding about something. Imagine your company adopted a new technology months before the competitors did. Now you're considered to be ahead of the curve in your industry. The idiom here is ahead of the curve. This means to be more advanced and progressive than others. The opposite of ahead of the curve would be to be behind of the curve. Everyone in the meeting knows about a major issue facing the company. Perhaps budget cuts. But nobody wants to talk about it. It's truly the elephant in the room. This idiom is the elephant in the room. It refers to an obvious problem or controversial issue that everyone knows about but no one wants to discuss. Your team is waiting to hear about a new project start date, but there is no definite answer yet. Someone says, the schedule for the new project is still up in the air. The idiom is it's up in the air. This means that a plan or situation is uncertain and not yet decided. And finally, idiom number 12. Perhaps your company has faced a few challenges and some colleagues are feeling very negative. You might hear someone say, the sales figures are bad, but it's not all doom and gloom. We can still turn things around. This idiom is it's all doom and gloom. It describes a situation where everything is seen as bad and without hope. Now, a question many of you might have, are these idioms truly professional enough for the workplace? And the short answer is yes, absolutely. The 12 idioms we've covered today are very common in everyday business communication. They're not considered overly casual or slangy. They're part of how people speak naturally in offices, meetings, and emails. If you use these idioms appropriately, they will help you sound more integrated, confident, and like a native speaker of business English. However, always remember to use them naturally when the context fits, and don't try to force them into every single sentence. In summary, today we have looked at 12 commonly used idioms in workplaces and not only. We have looked at their meanings with specific scenarios and examples. By the way, I'm very curious, how many of these idioms have you heard before, or how many of them do you already know, and which ones were new for you? Let me know in the comments below, and if you feel like you've hit a plateau in your English learning, or you just want some personalized feedback and want to work on your individual English learning strategy that specifically addresses your goals, then consider booking a 15-minute free consultation with me, in which we're going to talk about what is it that you need to reach your English language goals and more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!